Welcome back to another video, and I'm at the point of deciding whether or not I should switch to Blade Claws again. Because right now, let's not forget, Metri TLC is out, and everyone's going, everyone's playing Metri now, especially with the big groups now. Like, Metri's heal calls are definitely going to be a problem, and the only way to really deal with that is to actually use Bleed, which Bleed does work against Metris and Lambios, because that's how you can beat them if they're using heal calls. And that's the thing, though. I like using Backhand. I do. I'm really debating, though, now if I should switch back to Bleed Claws and just switching Bite back to Riptide so I can just have these two as my base attacks. Just go to that old build I was using that actually a lot of you guys actually liked. I did want to keep using Backhand, though, but you know what? I haven't really fought Metris yet. I noticed a lot of Metris have been actually avoiding me when I last streamed, and I was checking it out. So I'm not sure if Metris are actually more of an issue now because of that. I mean, again, the bonus too is that I'm semi-aquatic, so that is a good bonus. So I gotta figure out where they're all at. Obviously, Sieger's Forest has to be a hotspot right now, right? Yeah, it is. So is Tallbrush. Okay, hold up, Tallbrush. When is that place an actual hotspot? Actually, I'm going there then. Never thought that place would be a hotspot out of all areas. Yeah, I'll head over there. See if that works as a spot to go to. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the Poppy Playtime video I made. Again, I don't want to just stick to Path of Titans. I've said this in my stream where I do want to kind of branch out and definitely play other games. I'm trying to be a variety gamer. And again, a lot of you guys do enjoy the Path of Titans videos, and I do love playing this game. I do. I love this game. I do love the dinosaur game genre. I do love that a lot. And I can tell you guys do want me to mostly play this, but there are times where I just want to kind of take a break and not just play Path of Titans. But it is the game I generally have a lot of fun playing, because the games I used to love playing back in the day was a lot different, It was, I was playing Call of Duty, I was playing Halo, Minecraft even. I was playing a lot of games like that. And, a lot of those games were definitely not how they used to be back when I used to play on the Xbox 360. So, I guess what I'm just trying to say is I don't want to just stick to these games. I don't want to only play Path of Titans. I do want to branch out and play other games as well. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I will keep playing Path of Titans videos, don't worry. Just because I switch it up to play a different game doesn't mean I'm not gonna come back to this game at some point. I always usually do. So I hear there is a group here. I don't know how populated it is. I hear them behind me, and I hear them in front of me as well. Yep, Metris. I hear Metris in the distance. That's a Metri 3 call. I was going to try out the Metri TLC, but I didn't really want to play that only. I didn't really want to play Metri. I wasn't interested really in trying it out. Is there a bridge to cross right here? That's what I'm wondering. There is no bridge. Okay, so there is no tree bridge here. So it sounds like Das with some Metris. Pretty scary group, actually, complex they can have right there. Pretty scary group. I mean, I feel like Backhand can still work against them if I can knock things off cliffs or just knock them into water. That's an easy way to secure kills for sure. Let's see if there's a way I can do that here. I see Das. A Das with an Anno. Never mind. They have an Anno with them? No thanks. Screw that. Never mind. But I could catch a friend of theirs off guard if I hear them running this way. There's a Metri right there. I missed a backhand! Actually missed the backhand. Okay, I gotta back up. They're dealing too much damage to me. Shoot, that's a lot of damage. That DAS definitely is carrying that damage for them. And I gotta watch out for the toxin. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be running into a lot of Metri groups. I knew it. But I couldn't knock any of them into the freaking water. I gotta remember too, DAS have insane knockback resistance, which is the problem. Dang it, the cooldown nerf to the backhand really isn't helping. 5 seconds while Duck only gets 3 seconds. It's not really that fair. The only way to heal faster, I gotta get rid of this freaking... Well, I'm gonna use this to heal off most of these status effects. This helps heal it faster. Well, first fight didn't go as planned. At least I'm healing it off now. Yeah, Muffled Roar really does save you when it comes to status effects. It really does save you. This is why I honestly wish it could be useful on land. I really wish it was able to be useful on land. Or at least have Scalding Rage have that benefit too, because Scalding Rage only offers one thing, and that's just drying you out. That's it. I really wish that actually had that kind of benefit as well. Because healing off status effects is a problem for Suko, because Suko has no hides that can actually heal it off faster. The only thing they got is Muffled Roar. Would be nice, but... oh well, what are you gonna do? Would have loved to see in the patch notes if Suko got a healing buff, though. To its base healing. Would have loved to see that. Nope, still stuck healing this slowly, unfortunately. That Metri didn't even use any of its calls, so it definitely didn't have any calls to debuff me, but it probably had calls to definitely heal its elf and its allies. Dang it. Yeah, these mega packs are going to be even more dangerous. These types of groups are going to be dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm already seeing in the chat that apparently there was 3 Rexes, 4 Aloes, and a Metri, and like 3 Metris with it. I don't know if I read that right. Let me see. It's in the chat somewhere. Let's see. Okay, 3 Metris, a 1 Rex, and then 4 Aloes. Yeah, that is crazy. Because they can all be in separate groups and do their healing and buffing. At least they don't damage boost. At least Metris don't damage boost, but they do nerf damage and armor to other dinos, which sucks. Yeah, the Metri TLC is gonna definitely be a problem because of this. Dude, what the heck? It's 3 hotspots. All in one area. In the Waystone down here, the right here was used. Well, not just used. It was used a while ago, but dang, 3 hotspots. Guaranteed it's just Metris out here too. Like, I'll walk over here and I'll find Metris. Watch. Oh, the mossy... wait, that's new, actually. The mossy beds are now a quest. They finally added that. Jeez, Metris are so much bigger now. I told you, though, I'd run into a Metri. I told you I'd run into one. I keep failing to do that. I keep failing to knock them into the water. Dude, it's on me, though. It's not the hitbox issue, it's me. I'm messing up. I'm being too overconfident on where I'm thinking the actual, like, how big the hitbox is. I gotta remember, Suko's claw hitbox is not as big as I thought it was. Metri population's kinda gotta go down, though. No, even though Metries are bigger and are full-on 3 slots now. I mean, they were before, but like now they have more of a 3 slot, like, you know, I think combat weight and everything, because they did adjust their stats to make them feel more like 3 slots. I mean, heck, how heavy they sound too. They're just very fast 3 slots, though. That's the thing. They're very fast. I'm happy with... I am happy, though, with the Metri TLC. I am happy. It is finally, like, we finally have another 3 slot that can considerably contend with Daspletosaurus and Pycno. Like, it's... we haven't seen a lot of Pycnos, let's face it. We don't see a lot of them anymore. Pycnos, people don't really play those as often. Pycno's kind of just more of a, well... Oh, there's a Metri right there, a little baby one. I'm not going to target the Juvies, don't worry. They're not going to be the one. I never usually target Juvies. Again, unless they attack me first or I'm just really desperate for food. Which, as a semi-aquatic, that's never the case, so... Alio? You know what? Don't worry, Alio. You'll get your chance to shine, too. I'm hyped for your TLC, too, because I know they're just going to make them, like, speedster hunters. Like, just full-on speedsters. I'm hyped for that. I already know that, because the whole gist of them is to be fast anyway. Don't worry, Alios. You guys will get your chance to shine, too. I hope. No, they will. They will. I really hope they're the next TLC, though. We need Alios to finally be viable, okay? Like, they're only viable at pretty much being in groups that kills... Like, as long as they can go for a target that's running away. That's it. If they can go for a target that's weak and running away, and obviously they can't get away from an Alio that can manage to land those last 1 or 2 hits, then yeah. Or just hunting Juvies. That's all they're good for. Oh, that's an alpha. Oh, that is an alpha. Ooh, you kind of got to me very fast. You're still chasing? Okay, there you go. What are the other hotspots, though? Okay, Big Tree is no longer a hotspot. Mudflats? Nope, Mudflats ain't no hotspot either. Well, I guess now I'm just traveling until I encounter more players. Wait a minute. I just realized on the map, there's a waystone here? Has there always been a waystone here at Stillwater? Has there always been a waystone here? And also, it's popping off here now. When did Stillwater have a waystone there? I don't remember there being one. I don't know what they're thinking. Oh, I am missing this backhand really bad. Dude, I am missing backhand really bad. Dude, I missed that backhand. Dude, what is up with me at backhand? I can't land it properly. That's the second. I literally had the... I don't think I could use backhand. I think I just suck with it right now. I really do suck with it. I'm landing it. I'm thinking I'm gonna land it too, and every time I try, it doesn't work. I'm just messing up. This is just all on me. It's all on me. It's literally just a skill issue on my end. I'm surprised they didn't want to take the fight. But I guess they saw I had backhand. They're like, nah, he's just gonna camp near the water and then push us into the water. Man, players are getting smarter when it comes to that, knowing that, oh, if they're using backhand, just run away and make them come out to land. Just do that. Didn't Das get nerfed as well? I forgot about that. Then they get like a damage nerf. I gotta remember that. Oh, big fish. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm gonna switch to Bleed Claws. I'm gonna switch back to Bleed Claws and just replace Bite with Riptide. Because it seems like I just cannot properly land backhand. Maybe I just need more practice on it, but I might switch it. Because I did notice, too, while they were running away, the Metri definitely was activating heal calls. And if they were bleeding, guess what? Those heal calls would not work. Unless they use the status effect healing one, but still, even then, the healing will not, like, activate until they actually heal off the status effect. I kind of want to still keep giving backhand a chance, though. I still want to keep giving it back. I still want to keep trying to see if I can get it to work. Because against big things, yeah, it's good to repositioning them. Like, so you can try to get behind them again. Or if they're especially going to try to, like, wall camp, that's a good way to getting them out of there. I think I just need more practice again. I think I'm just really, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm rusty. No, I can't be rusty on this thing. I think it's just a massive skill issue. Oh, more Metries again. Dude, they're just everywhere right now. I mean, it makes sense. TLC, you know. Whenever a dino gets TLC, there are going to be a lot of them. Oh, I just realized now that I look at it, Twisted's is gone. Twisted's Waystone is gone. So they moved it over. I wonder why they did that. You know what? I ain't gonna say anything about it, but, you know, it's gone now. The Waystone used to be here. Now it's over there at, Stillwater. I guess. I don't know what the decision for that was, but I'm okay with it. This could be a risky fight, but I do want to fight something, and I'm kind of bored. There we go, free hit. Oh, he does not have that ability. I was kind of banking on them not having that ability. What am I getting attacked by? A Meg? A Meg was getting involved. I was getting attacked by a critter. Oh, I got him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that took 10 of my stacks to kill this guy. I was really hoping they were using something else to kill me. Like, I was hoping they were gonna use the AoE attacks, because I'm like, I have backhand, so I'm like, that could work. Oh my goodness, I got so lucky to know that that was a solo. Well, I mean, there was a baby Meg here out of nowhere. Hey, good fight though, Spinal. You did good. You had a decent build. You know, going sweep. I forgot what the other claw ability is, but yeah, you inflicted me with a status effect. Slowed down, so I'm slower for another I would say 2 minutes now. GG though, Spinal. You did good. You did good. I think me landing a lot of the free hits, and especially since Sweep wasn't able to, like, you know, deal knockback, was the issue. I was actually hoping I can knock them away into like the cliff nearby, because I was like, we're here at Tall Brush, so I'm like, there has to be an opportunity for me to use that, you know, that kind of ability to do that. Well, now I gotta heal somewhere, because again, Spinal's hurt that bad. And luckily, I think I found a spot. Right here. Thank goodness for this. And cue the jump cut until either the next fight or if I decide to talk. So I was thinking about switching back to the bleed clause, simply again because I thought bleed was a good way of countering the healing calls. I did more I went onto the death match to do some tests on how if you can actually use the healing calls during bleeding, and you can. It just slows it, but it still works. So pretty much they have a way of healing the bleed, especially. So that is a I guess I'm not going to really be going to the bleed clause, because I was thinking of going to the build that I showed you guys that you guys really liked, which was the, obviously, hook snap, riptide, and, you know, claw attack. But it looks like that's not really the way to go anymore. Because now I know that, yeah, the healing calls can get blocked out by bleed. Or no, not blocked out by bleed. They're not fully blocked out by bleed like it used to. I don't know how long it's been like that, but I guess it's maybe been long enough to where I didn't know. Or maybe I just don't play anything that can heal, you know? Because again, I don't play Lambio, I don't play Herbies in general, so I didn't really know. I did want to switch back to it though, I really did actually, because I did miss using that build. That build was actually really successful. And especially because I'm missing a lot of my backhands, so I don't really... It's on me, though. It's a skill issue on my part for that. In terms of the Metri stuff right now, though, again, there's a lot of Metri groups that are going around. I've been hearing about the mega packs going around with Metris all over the place, so that is definitely an issue right now. I think Metri was definitely not something they should have released. The TLC for Metri should have waited until maybe the matchmaking changes went in, because right now Metri is very much... Well, Metri is very much a threat right now because of those mega packs. The reason why, again, mega packs didn't really have Lambios in their groups is because a lot of people didn't play Herbies, so it kind of made sense for that one. But Metri is a Carny, and again, mostly people like to play the Apex Carnies like Rex, Spino, and, you know, Titan, obviously. So it looks like we have to watch out for that now. Which really does suck. It does suck to deal with that kind of thing, you know, with the mega packs. You know, now they're running more rampant because of Metri's TLC. I'm hoping though we do get some big changes though for it, like for the matchmaking especially. I mean, they're doing the tests with the solo servers, but again, people aren't really going on there right now. I mean, there's probably only a few people that actually go on there right now. But eventually, you know, these types of groups will struggle once those changes come in for the matchmaking. Alright then. Okay, it's a mid-tier group. See if I can utilize knockback. Damn, I got knocked away. Oh, I am lagging a little. Gosh dang, this is not helping. Oh no, I am lagging. I gotta leave. If I am lagging, I gotta leave. Ooh, man. I hate that I'm lagging. I hate that I'm lagging there. I got all my stacks back. Okay, I think it's not lagging anymore. Shoot, they know that I'm gonna use backhand. They know. They know I'm gonna use it. That's why they're being careful with this when I'm cornering myself. Just like that! Just like that! I'm gonna freaking backhand it. They knew I was gonna use backhand, but this one didn't know I would charge at him. So they had an Alio. It's a full mid-tier pack. I don't think they're overpacking, so it's definitely not mega packing. They got Latin, looks like a Juvie Aloe. They had an Alio, Serato. They had this. Tried it again. I'll take out the whole team if I have to. I'm taking out the whole team. Nope. This is the only, again, this is the only few exceptions where I will take out the whole team. Another target down. That's it. Woo-wee! Ooh, the power of backhand. I'm kind of glad I didn't switch it to the old claw attack. I'm glad. Oh, maybe it is a mega pack because they have 2 Tylos waiting for me. 2 Tylos. Oh my goodness. That was actually a really good fight. I managed to knock all of them into the water. They probably thought I would just give up after probably just taking out one. Nope. Looks like they're not done yet. They have a Dean on here. Okay, clearly the DASP is not with them. The DASP is clearly just passing through. I need to catch all my fish again, though. Gotta keep an eye out for those Tylos, though. They're clearly, it was a duo, so clearly they were with the other group. So maybe they were overpacking. Luckily I ate a catfish earlier too, so I still have the healing boost. Okay, I managed to get away from Cedrus Forest. I'm gonna stay away from Cedrus though, because that group, if they know, obviously they have the 2 Tylos that were trying to go after me. So it looks like they had to call for backup on that one. Their backup came in a little too late though. They came in the moment I already took out most of their team besides the Latin and the Denon. Latin and Dinon just managed to stay away. I'm surprised the Serato and the Aquilo stayed. Or no, the Aquilo jumped into the water. The Aquilo jumped into the water. I didn't even knock the Aquilo in there. It jumped into the water. So I'm a little confused about that one right there. Serato I thought would try to leave that area at that point. But maybe, again, it probably thought, oh, he's gonna just eat his food and just stay in the water. The Tylos will arrive and they'll take him out while he's eating. Nope. I'm like, nope, I'm taking the rest out with y'all. I don't understand what the Aquilo was trying to do. The Aquilo's literal instinct was, oh, let me jump in the water and try to save my friend. And I'm like, no, you're not semi-aquatic. You cannot do that. So, apparently, what I can tell is that an update hit the game that swapped everyone out of their home. Well, pretty much everyone was spawning everywhere, in different places now. Even my Suko got swapped to a new spot. Even though I was in a home cave, I still got swapped. At least I was still technically able to leave that home cave and get the home cave buff. So wherever I spawned, I had a chance of leaving if it was too populated. From the looks of it, Siege's Forest actually is not populated right now. So what I'm gonna do now is at least get into one more fight. And then I'm gonna end the video there because I have another video plan to go next. So I'm gonna get into one last fight and yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the whole gist of it. This conky wants to test it. You looked at me weird. There's the bag. Bag is easy kill into this water if it doesn't get out. Yep, Meg's dead. Healing his friend now. Fine, they didn't do a lot of damage to me anyway. Oh, he still wants to go? You know what? Fine. You haven't seen that have backhand. I can just knock you in the water. I want him to come here. I want to use my backhand on him, if I can land it on him, because it seems like with mostly Metries I'm missing. Oh! I don't know the Thal, just letting you know that right now. Well, I guess your healing call's now useless, because, yeah. Yeah, that's something you guys need to learn. If there's Thals in the area, don't rest at all. Don't do it. Alright, gotta get my stacks back. Right, that's one. I think I need 2 more fish. 2 more, correct? Yep, there's one right there. Yep, Muffled Roar pretty much just saved me there. Well, partially saved me. Huh. Let me guess, are you one of the guys coming for revenge? I'm gonna guess you are. You're here for revenge. Either you're the Meg or the Conky. I'm gonna guess the Meg. Well, I'm healed. I'm gonna head to the hole. That's an alpha. Oh, out of all the things that could have spawned out of there, it had to have been an alpha. Just get away from there, get to the home cave, because my next video is gonna actually have me using a different build. tease. It's the old build I used to use back when Gondwa was the main map that everybody was using. So yeah, pretty much I won't be near the water as much with that next build. But if you see my older videos when I was on Gondwa, I did run a different build. I didn't have waterlogged, I had thick scoots, and I had a different way of playing. I think though Backhand is going to stay. I think Backhand is going to stay, because the old build I used as well had Claw Barrage, so I'm not going to use that one. Claw Barrage at the moment just is not strong. Doesn't feel useful enough. Backhand so far still feels more useful, so I'm going to be using that build coming up. Which is better because with thick scoots, I'll be able to heal faster, a lot faster from fights. I was debating though if I wanted to just go claw attack for it, but I think I'm just going to keep Backhand. So I might as well switch to build now. So yep, here's the tease of what the next video is going to look like. Pretty much still the same thing, just those two abilities swapped. Since Bite actually will do a lot better damage with Scalding Rage if you're dry than if you're just heavier by 500 combat weight. So it turns out you do actually higher damage. It's better to just get more damage than combat weight when it comes to that. But this was pretty much my old build, just again, no Claw Barrage that I'm going to be utilizing for the next videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video though, and I will talk to you all later. Peace!